Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Y'all doing okay? I hope so. I hope so. That's good. That's good. Look, check this out. This is just a quick video. This only for people that's got a job really. I just singled out that the security industry. Also, this goes for waitresses and waiters, as well. But I just thought about security guards. Y'all have to understand one thing in an industry. When you're working on a job and you're not using a time clock or you use an app or whatever you use, write your time down. Sometimes you can work and using an app, you may go out of the work area and it's not gonna work. Wherever you at, and if you at that place, you use whatever app or whatever you clock in, use that and be truthful because it don't work. It won't work. If you call a dispatch, let the dispatch know where you at. This is very, very important. Okay. Wherever you work, let a manager or somebody know where you at. When you leave, write your time when you get to work and write your time when you leave. Be truthful when you leave, okay? Because sometimes people get their checks, and if they go to work and they got to be there at 8 o'clock and get off, just use an example, say 10 o'clock, and then when they get their checks, it's 10. No, it's not always like that. You cheating yourself. Write it down. Write it down and let somebody know. Because when you get your check, you said $10, but I have to wait before somebody come relieve me. Because see, regular jobs, like warehouse or grocery, a lot of times you go to there and you clock in and out. So when you clock out, you gone. But the person that's supposed to come in and relieve you, that person get in trouble. But when you're dealing with security or any kind of job like construction or working at a restaurant, you mostly sometimes have to stay till somebody come. Okay, so you write your time down. Write your time, what time you been there. Write what time you go. This is like I said, this is gonna be short. This ain't nothing long or nothing, but write your time down, y'all. It's very important because you cheating and you losing money. Write your time down, even when you clock out. I take that back. Even when you clock out, oh, they got the clock. Write your time down. Document it because somebody come up and try to be slick. When you see your check, you look at the time and everything like, no, that's not it. Because I had to look back. You have to look back and say, wait a minute, hold up. I've been working at this warehouse. I had to come in at the warehouse and I haven't been getting off at 10 o'clock. I've been getting off at 10:10, 10:30, maybe 10:40. But then when you get your check, you call them in, okay, I'm off. You get your check and it's 10 o'clock. No, no, no. If it's going to be like that, I might as well just get off at 10. I don't work for free. I ain't got nothing pink on. I'm not old and I'm not at hospital. Write your time down when you go to work. You go to these jobs, these supervisors and managers and owners get to talking crazy to you. Do not talk back to them. I know I'm grown. They can't talk to me like that. You right. Do the job. And if they fire you for what? You fire me because I did the job. You fire me because I don't kiss up to you. You fire me because I don't acknowledge you. No. You can be nice, you can be cool, you can be understanding. But when a boss man come in, I don't care who he is, who he or she is or it is. When you go into a job, I'm trying to tell y'all something. Because when I talk to y'all on this channel, I'm not joking and jiving and shooting the jive and laughing, he. No. Go to them, talk to them, be frank. Don't go in there, wow, this is real nice. Stop acting starstruck. Stop acting, I don't mean no harm. Stop acting too nice. If you if you praise a person too much and smile at them too much, they think you soft. That changes the whole thing. That changes my outlook of the job. You go to the job, supervisor, owner, manager, go to them for real. Do your job. When you clock in, go directly to work. Going up to them, hey, what I need to do? Now you already know what you need to do. If you know what you need to do, go and get it. Now, if you have a job where you have to go and ask, well, what do I need to do? Then you go and do your job. Do not try to it's all right to make friends, but you can't socialize. I say, hey, I got you, but I got to knock this out. Work comes first. Before you play, break anything, work comes first. When I clock in, I'm ready to go home. Automatically, I'm ready to go home. So I go in there, do what I got to do, and leave. Write down your time. You know you got a first time. But when you leave, write down your time and the time that you left. AM, PM. If you work in security and you got to wait on somebody, you call them in, hey, where's my relief? Now, the security company, some work with common sense, some don't. When you're working in security, and I'm talking to owners and I'm talking to managers, y'all have these meetings. Y'all need to talk to the guards as well. Listen to suggestions. My suggestion to y'all: if a person got to be there at 10 o'clock, call them at 9:30. Tell them y'all got to be clocked in at least. Oh, okay, be up there 10 minutes early. Let us know when you get up there 10 minutes early. Why is that? Because that person you own, we got to get them out of there. Okay, a lot of times you say you can't afford overtime, you can't. I understand. But other than that, 10 minutes early. Dispatchers or whoever y'all call them 30 minutes early. Or if y'all feel like, call them 40 minutes early. If they getting on it, now understand security, understand. If they at the house, they should have enough time to get there to the job. Should have had things planned to eat and everything. But if you getting off a job, now let's have a little mercy with them. You getting off a job, okay? Time is still time. You just getting off a job to go to another job. By all means, you go directly from that job to another. Sometimes you got to stop and get something. But mind you, look at the person that's staying there and the supervisors. Oh, goodness, y'all. Somebody help the supervisors. Supervisors, please learn how to train. Y'all supposed to know everything on the job. For me to come in there to ask you what to do and you send me to somebody else, that tells me half the time you don't even know what you're doing. You don't know what you're talking about. You got to use some type of discretion, some type of common sense. Supervisors, please, if you don't know the time, learn the time. Get with the time. Learn the computer. Learn as much as you can. A lot of us ain't smart. No. Sometimes we got to get people to teach us. Come on, y'all. Think first. Use your brain. Okay? Employees, the guys, the little guys, come on, y'all. Come to work on time. Help the supervisor out. How you help him out? Show up on work on time. That supervisor has to. He has to be neutral. When you tie the supervisor up, that throws everybody out of whack. What do you mean, Eric? Some people do not have, hey, how you doing, Miss Ride or Die? Some people do not have a way to work. Okay? Some people don't have a way to work. That supervisor had to go and pick that person up. A lot of times he can't. You know why? Because you don't come to work on time. That ties him up at the site. That ties him up at the site. And you know what makes it so bad? He can't go pick that other person up to handle that other property. Then that put that other guy that's there to stay longer. That's hurting him. Now you got to shuffle guys around. Look, owners, if you own the place, don't just yell at folks. Respect the workers. Okay? Respect the workers. You can't treat them any kind of way. Respect the workers. The ones that come to work on time, respect them. The ones that's on Social Security, can't work that much, respect them. Respect the business. Respect the position. Because they put in a position that they can't work that many hours. Some wish they could, some can't. Y'all got to be honest. Y'all got to look at things the way they are. The people that comes to work are the ones that's putting money in your pocket. The ones that come to work, you living in that nice fancy house. You got a nice car. You got a nice building. Okay? Sometimes you got to put your family in check. But I'm trying to tell you, supervisors and managers, get on the ball. Y'all need to make that a rule. Call them 30 minutes or 40 minutes early and see where they at. When you do that, good thing, call the guy that's over there holding it down. Let him know, oh, this guy going to be 30 minutes late. Can you think you can wait? Then that's the respect. Then the person says, okay, all right, but it's got to be 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, I'm gone. You got to respect the business. Respect the people. Because the people that's poor, that ain't got the money, are making the rich people. The rich people make the laws. Some trying to do people dirty, but God going to take care of your business. A lot of big business have been bankrupt. A lot of people bought a stock about 10, 11 years ago, and they killed themselves because the people stole their money. See, the folk can't handle being poor. The upper class can't handle to be poor because they never had it. They don't know how to really survive. They just know how to get over. But the people that know how to survive and are rich, they've been in the dirt before because they understand. They've been on the ground before. They understand. Some of y'all don't understand. Some people don't have. Some people are handicapped and they stay by themselves. Some people got family members that take care of them all the time. Give them things. Always giving them something. And complaining. How you complaining? You sleeping good when somebody got a roof over your head. But I got to have one on mine because I have to get out and work. Yeah, a person get a Social Security. That's just enough to die on. Get you a check. Pray and ask God to intervene. But when you work on these jobs, respect. Hey, Nanya, how you doing? Respect employment. Don't kiss up to none of them. Let the work do the kissing up. Let the work do all the kissing up. But when you go on these jobs, don't go on these jobs forever. Try to save some money and get your own business. And brothers, yes, the people, the black folks, stop kissing up to these folks. Do your job. Don't get on another brother down on him because he feel bad because the way they treating him. Somebody needs to stand up. That brother stand up, he might need somebody to stand up for him. The sad thing is when you see another brother get put down by the folk, or the folk, you see a person getting put down and you ain't saying nothing. And half of the brothers, I don't mean no harm, some of y'all taking advantage of the system. Oh man, this is COVID, they need me. No, don't do it like that. Because you're hurting all of us. If you get a job, go to the job. Don't play. Go there for one thing, business. Go in there and work. Don't play with the supervisor. You see him? Yeah, that looks good. That's it. Don't be like, oh man, you real good. Don't stop that. Some of these some of these security guards, they ain't wrestling no more. They security guards, or they working somewhere else. Some of these people that had big time name, they working somewhere else. Do not kiss up to them. Do not. Oh yeah, I know. Sometimes you cannot. Being nice, and I'm gonna say this also. Getting a little bit out of character. Sorry. Some of the females. Now I'm gonna say this. It's funny. I respect the females that tell me, how should I put this, Miss Ride or Die? I respect those that said, I can't give you my number. Respect. Then the ones that give you the number. Why? They give you the number and then don't call you. Keep a moving. Well, why is this? Why is it? Because you don't call. Keep a moving. Nobody likes you. Keep a moving. If you in somebody's chat, they ignore your comment. Don't worry about it. If they got a problem with you, don't worry about it. Leave your comment in there anyway. Put it in the comments. Don't kiss up. People say, oh man, these folks following me. You on social media and they following you, you ain't that important. You got to use your head. You got to use your mind. You got to think. Y'all got to understand these jobs sometimes may be a dime a dozen, but you cannot disrespect the job. Work while you can. Save that money while you can. I told y'all before, bottle water, and canned goods, save it because stuff like this come about. Lies and deception come about. Save your money. I tell you this, you want to put it in the bank? A lot of people be watching. Sometimes you got to hide your money. Everybody ain't got to know how much you make. The folks in law and government, do they let you know how much money they make? Do you watch them? They don't need to watch everything of your life. That's their problem. I have to get off subject, y'all. How you gonna take care of another country when you can't take care of the people you got in your own home? How you gonna take care and spend money and clean up somebody else's house when you can't take care of your own home? How you gonna straighten up somebody else's business when people study quitting on yours? You study getting a lot of work, but people study quitting on yours. It's a waste of time. Don't take on too much than you can handle. A person that comes to work, a person that comes to the job, don't disrespect them. Listen to them. If you got something to say to them, don't get on the phone. Don't get in the background talking crazy to the person and they talking to me. Be man enough, woman enough, monster enough to come and tell me. If you want to talk about something, I tell y'all in the comment section, put it in the comment section, we can talk. Don't run and tell another YouTuber, Eric Brown, I can't believe he said, Eric Brown, but you don't tell Eric Brown, he's not going to bite. It's all about conversation and communication. They did. That is so true. And also, some of them got safe deposit box. They had their money. People are too nosy. Oh, well, your money ain't going to grow. I don't need it to grow like that. I grow my own money. I add on to it. You ain't growing it fast enough for me. How much when you go to a bank, how much they put in there? Oh, they may put a few little pennies. No, I put more than that. I put about a whole $5 in mine. Save your money. Watch out, y'all. Watch out for people. And matter of fact, too, Team Angels, how you doing? Also, watch out for interlopers. People that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. But they quick to watch videos and go back and tell you, Eric made a video about you. And Eric Brown talk about you. I know who some of the interlopers is. I know them well. But like I said about the job, y'all, when you go to work, I'm sorry, y'all, because some things coming to my mind, I'm going to speak it. On this platform, I can speak about the subject. If something else come up, I got to let you know. But it's the truth. Mine is short talk. It ain't no fancy speeches, just a short talk. Security guards, write your time down. Everybody, write your time down. People trying to cheat and get over on you. A lot of time, I take that back. A lot of time they don't know, but you know. Write your time down. Write your time down. Security guards, police officers, firemen, write your times down. Oh man, they on the salary. Write your time down. Just write it down anyway. For some of you first responders, write your time down. Truck drivers, sometimes you have to write your time down. Sometimes you have to have your work diary. Write down things that happen. Who said what? And when you go to your boss man, and if he did something or something go down, you got something for him. Don't nobody like a snitch. No, it ain't snitching, it's telling the truth. Sometimes people put you in a position for you to snitch. Look, put it like this. Police come get you for something you didn't do. You got to go down because somebody else do it? No. You going to put your life down while you locked up and they out there eating shrimp and everything, having a good time, and you locked up in a big cell with a big dude named Biff? No. That ain't right. A true homeboy going to say, hey, no, you don't do that for me. Don't get in trouble because of me. When you get in trouble because of you. Because of something you did. Not because of something I did. That'll make me mad at you. See, when you own a security job, and when you own a job, period, when you disrespect, and that goes for the owner, that goes for the director, that goes for manager, anybody. When you disrespect an employee, his whole attitude change, him or her. Their whole attitude change. And how they do that, they come to work, they do their job. When you speak to them, hey, how you doing this morning, Nanya? Nanya ain't saying nothing, she keep walking. Nanya got that right. Nanya changed. Then you start to go, Nanya, what's the problem? Now you open the door. Now, Nanya, they ask you a question. Miss Ryder, Dad, they ask you, well, what happened? What's wrong? Then you let them know. And don't smile. You let them know in their face. Do not smile at all. Okay? Team Angel. Do not smile at all. Because the boss man got to ask you. People going to ask you. You let them know. And guess what? Eventually, they'll run back and tell the boss man. Sometimes they're going to tell him, here Grumman. Don't say nothing. Keep your mouth closed. When you go to these jobs, fill out these applications, tell the truth. When they hire you, go in there and work. When you get trained, pay attention. If you don't understand the computer, ask. Take your pen, a piece of paper, write down what they doing. When you go in that computer, look at it, play with it a little bit, and say, okay, this is what you do. You hit this, look there, come on. You do it so many times, you ain't gonna need the pad. But anything they do new, write it down. I'm telling y'all this because we got a lot of garbage out here in this country. We got a lot of low down, greedy, up under the house, fleeing flat boogers. Flea infested. Because these individuals don't think, they don't care, because they got more money, they got a high position, they think they can talk to you any kind of way. They try to put fear in your heart, I'm going to fire you. What? Really? Look, I ain't never been fired before. Really? Okay. And then you going to fire me what? For what? Now in the United States, they got some at that will. They can fire you at any time. Okay, fire me at any time. Now, if I get a job and you talk bad on my good name, now can I sue Nanya? Can I sue Miss Ride? Because see, the thing is, I tell anybody, go in there and do your job and don't play. A lot of time they see your job, they may have I'm going to put it like this. My grandmama told me this. She said that the man, she said he didn't never like me, but he liked my work. He loved my work area, but he didn't like me. That's the way it can be. They love your work. They love your work, the way you work. They like the way you work. They love it. They used to, you compliment them so much. Stop complimenting so much. I'm going to say it again. Stop complimenting them so much. When you go in there, sometimes you go in there with an attitude and then they say, what's wrong? Now, you keep asking me what's wrong, I'm going to tell the truth. Don't ask no questions and you don't want the answer. Just keep working. Some of them will come in, supervisor, one supervisor used to come in and speak. He just dropped the guy off and kept going. He know I'm not playing games. I ain't playing with y'all. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. Then you want to call him up. Can you do this? Are you serious? After what I got disrespected? No, it don't work like that. If you part-time work, you part-time work. If they say, well, you part-time, you don't get no benefit. I don't get no benefit. Get the ones to do it. They got the benefits. Call them. Get them. They love money so much. Get them. You can't give me something. You can't give me a job as a farmer, but don't give me the tools that I need to get the job done. Don't disrespect. And like I told you, young brothers, don't get out here and get on a job and then quit. What if they decide to shut down unemployment altogether? Y'all be y'all be in some serious trouble. That means I'm gonna have to, and then I mean crime will go up. That means I have to go get me an iron friend. I gotta go get me an iron friend. Don't want to do that. You know, I'm just telling you. Yes, Eric Brown is in a situation. Yes, Eric Brown got a prosthetic leg. Yes, he do. Eric Brown do. Can Eric Brown walk? Yes, Eric Brown do. And Eric Brown can still throw down. So I don't want y'all to get it twisted. That's why I do what I do on my Cook What You Got. I also talk on this channel because I want people to understand the truth and what they need to do. That's right. But at the same thing, though, same time, though, Nanya, Eric Brown don't disrespect even if you disrespect him. No, no, no. I like to do it like Jesus. I'm going to back up. But when you ask me a question, I'm going to let you know in your face, not smiling. I just stop talking and I back up. Because you know what? Somebody else you're going to do that too. They're going to put you down. Some of them going to put you 6 feet in the ground, 5 feet or whatever. Or you get your head cut off. You get the top of your head cut off. You got to be careful how you talk and disrespect people, especially when they're on a job. Security, police officer, sergeant, whoever in the military, all you got to be careful. People don't want to listen. People don't want to take initiative. People want to laugh. People want to get up and put you down. But you just get tired of it. Then your money, your check come up short. You did all them hours. Really? Are you going to do me like that? Don't argue with people. Don't fight with security. Especially, this is basic security guard. But this can go to anybody that's in the restaurant. When you working a job and you got to wait till relief, that relief need to be there on time. They actually need to be there at least. They can be there 5 minutes early, but actually they need to get up and get prepared. Whoever call in that company or whatever companies they work for, the dispatch, they need to call them folks in early to let them know. And if they're going to be late, call the other person and tell them, hey, don't, what's called going to be in here 9 minutes early. Yeah, thank you, Nanya. That's all. That's just briefly. That's just sweet as I can get it. That's as sweet as I can get it. I want people to understand that because this is trying times. People are tired of, they get a raise, right? Nothing, they get a raise and turn around. They go in the apartment complex and the land and the food and everything go off, and your raise look like it didn't mean nothing. Your raise only went up because some other stuff go up. People talking about, oh, you get a raise for the SS, they give you a raise. But then when it comes down to the medical part, it went up. Then on top of this happened. You know they got their money back when it came down to them packages, to them financial packages, and stuff go up. Oh, they needed to pay it back. You got to come up with an excuse. You got to come up. All these people over here into the UL, and then these other people with the UR. They did. Come on, man. And then when you go over here to Saudi over here, you got oil all over the place. Really? The more they take, they don't care. They want to. They don't want too many millionaires. The ones that millionaires with their money. Them the ones they watching the most. And that secret tycoon, he know when you get that money, you can down there buy and do everything. They try to lock on your money. They try to watch you. But if you hide it in different places, don't nobody know. Nobody know. Who's to say, Nunya, that you and Miss Ride or Die ain't millionaire? They don't know, don't nobody know. Folks too nosy. They worried about yours instead of looking at their stuff. So I'm just saying, just write your time down. That's all I'm saying. Get your sheet of notebook paper, write the date, the time you go into work, time you get off. And then if you got a dispatcher or a supervisor, whoever else, and you may have a lot of supervisors, so you never know what company you work for. Write down the one that said it. Write down the one that said it. Yes. Write down the one that said it. Mm-hmm. Another thing, sometimes you have to keep your camera phone on. Write down the one you said it. And it may sound funny. What did he wear on? Oh, he had on these striped and khaki pants. And he's like, okay, all right. One Mexican told me, he said, and write down the weather. I said, the weather? He told me when you go to trial, well, why would I write down the weather? That you'll win half your case. It's like if it's warm, oh, it's about this, then they got records on the time and when it was. And you'd be like, well, he did say that. That was true. But I'm just saying, I ain't gonna go that far. I'm just saying, write your time down, write that. And if you're on the phone, you ask, well, who am I speaking with? Oh, I'm speaking with Jerry. Jerry, who? Jerry Owens. So I'm speaking to Jerry Owens. Oh, you the new dispatcher. Okay, then write his name down. And that way, we got a situation. And your phone records what time you call. You got the number of that phone, even if it's an old phone. You wrote some stuff down. These are people I call, when it comes to business. That way, this is the phone number. Look at their phone, look at the phone they had, and look at their records. Everything got a record. Just about everything. But I'm going to get off this phone, but I want y'all to understand me, what I said, I meant what I meant. You know, I know views are good, but I'm not kissing up for views. I'm just telling y'all to help y'all out. Write your time down when you go to work. And y'all take care.